What's going on? What's going
What's
on?
up, YouTube?
Episode one of
It's your host,
your host, N.O
NAT.
Man, it's the first episode of It Is What It Is.
It is what it is, y'all.
It is what it is. To me,
It's a pilot episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we definitely like it been a long time where we was like, alright, it's time to do a podcast. Everybody been saying, yo, I should do a podcast. Like y'all commentary on things is, feel me, interesting. You know, so it's like that's one of the things.
Yeah, we very tapped in. Give our opinions. Very I guess unfiltered, people would say.
And very opinionated.
Very opinionated,
like,
very outspoken.
I feel like on situations like women breastfeeding outside. It's different when you just breastfeeding. But
Like Nevaeh, breastfeeding on live, that's different.
But it's different when you gotta set your phone. Let me set my phone up. Let me put my phone here.
He's talking about a video that he's seen recently.
Now let me get right here. Now I want to get a better angle of. They can see my breast, but they can't see. Like it's certain things that goes into it that makes it OD, and y'all come at people feeling like, oh, that 100% is natural. I'm not saying nothing about it, but when you gotta set your phone up and do all these things to breastfeed a video, come on. There's a difference if you did one video just to bring awareness. Now every video is your content of you breastfeeding on camera now, knowing that it's got weirdos out here that like this type of shit. You know? You think most supporters is from the people that have fish from the weirdos.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's like what are we talking about here? I'm about to do OnlyFans to show my toes.
Yeah, speaking about baby stuff, Blueface just had a new baby, y'all. How y'all feel about that?
Congratulations.
And then he got congratulations to Nevaeh
God bless.
and Blueface. I guess, he don't want no DNA, so shout out to them. I heard he got another baby mother though, you know that, right?
Another one?
He got another baby mom, and she's cool with his mom.
Talking about the first one.
No, Rella.
I don't know that.
It's a new baby mom. Y'all know about her, I think. Y'all should. But yeah, she's cool with Carlissa, and they both like whatever. Carlissa like her basically because she be on some, if the baby father not there, she's still doing her thing. Girl, she around you, obviously she wants something to do with your son.
That too.
But shout out to her. Shout out to all the baby mamas.
Yeah, shout out to the baby mamas and the baby mamas.
Love to see you, couldn't be you.
100%.
But yeah, shout out to us on episode 1.
Yeah, this is lit, man. Like it's kind of surreal for me. Like they got so much shit we could talk about that we need to talk about.
So much, but on the pilot episode, we really just gonna do a summary of what's been happening now and
who we are,
tying into a little bit of who we are, why we wanted to start a podcast in the first place.
Yeah, for me, my name is N.O.
Yeah, my name is
New York. You know,
Nat.
I grew up in a single parent household. Well, my mom had I grew up in she had I had my step pops around for me, but there and there, feel me? It wasn't really nothing steady on how I am and my little man, you know? Like it's a little different, feel me? And then it was me and my brother. My pops passed away when I was 3 years old. My brother was 2. My baby sister was 1. So that was right there's crazy order of how it went for me. But yeah, then it was tough after that. After my dad left, we moved into my uncle's crib, and we moved into my uncle's crib near Underhill, Uncle Bertram. Shout out to Uncle Bertram, cause we moved in there for a little while, and then we used to be outside turning up. That's the difference. We ain't have a lot.
Where you from? Where your parents from?
Oh yeah, my bad. My mom.
I'm sorry. Let me cut him off. Sorry to cut you off, but there's one of the reasons why we wanted to do a podcast. Talk so damn much.
Yeah,
when I say you just go off on stories, I mean I be doing it too. He say I talk a lot, whatever. So I guess let's turn the camera on. But you see how he go off on tangents. So
no, I'm not going on. I just forgot to give extra details.
No, yeah, he was talking about what he lived with his uncle or under him.
But,
and all that. But I was about to say, where is his parents from?
My mom from Trinidad. My dad from Jamaica, but I'm born in New York, Brooklyn. You know me?
Type shit.
But yeah, we moved to Uncle Bertram, and then we moved to Uncle Bertram. It was just dope. Come here thinking about it now.
We trying some new shit, y'all.
My bad, chat. But yeah, like I was saying, growing up, we didn't really have a lot of games. So I come back. But yeah, we didn't have a lot of games. So like we was outside a lot playing with our friends. We drew, we learned um social conversation.
How to be social.
We learned how to be social.
Yeah, he was waiting for me. You see
I was waiting for her to
that?
jump in and say no this, but shit, dumbass. But we learned how
Yeah, that's
to.
what women for.
But we learned that to be like we learned that just from being outside and being amongst people, you know. And like after that, moved into the shelter. To me, it was me, my mom, my little brother. Moved into the shelter. It's like I remember everything, you know. Like we used to go in school, but it used to be like we used to wake up like 5, 4 o'clock in the morning. We have to go in the cafeteria, eat breakfast. Be a cafeteria full of strangers, like strangers, and like imagine the stress level. You know, like moms are very stressed. They going through this with their kids. They gotta wake up early. You know, like there's me, my brother, and mom Duke. So it's like we brought some type of comfort, knowing that she had two boys. Yes, we was young, but it was still two boys. You know, so like that was the good thing about it. And my daughter about to come over here and get me upset. 'Cause I told her don't bother me. But yeah, for me, so like that was real cool on how we went through that, and then after that we moved to Williamsburg.
We giving like I'm sorry. We giving like rundown of our whole life until now.
Oh my bad, no. But I was just giving y'all the rundown on like how it was in the beginning for me, you know,
Yeah.
like how it was after my pop died, and
Yeah.
you know, like it was a little rough for us. For me and my brother, like we had uncles and all that. Shout out to my uncles and for me we had them, but you gotta understand like they was just my uncles, you know, like them being around, it wasn't all the time. I see them on weekends or something like that, or it'll be that type of situation, you know. But that was just a little rundown on my life or whatever, whatnot, you know. And she don't give you a rundown on hers. But yeah, from Flatbush, Brooklyn, you know, we ended up moving to Williamsburg, but we was always in Flatbush, you know. So like we was back and forth with that type of shit. But yeah. Shout out to my grandmother too. She kept us close when my pop died. She kept me, my brother, and my sister close and kept us around and knowing each other. And now, like, I'll be locked in like this, you know. They're gonna be on the episode soon. We're gonna
Shout out to her. She's so sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna pull them on the episode soon. So I don't see that, but yeah. Tell me about yourself.
So yeah, it's your girl Nat. I was born and raised in the Bronx. Puerto Rican parents. My father was born in I think he was born in the Bronx too as well. My mom was actually born in Puerto Rico. Very, very traditional Puerto Rican mom. New York Puerto Rican mom, you know? And yeah, growing up was different for me than it is for my kids growing up, I can say. And different from his childhood. Because I don't know.
Be out. That's one of the things of being outside.
Yeah.
But it's like real low. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, I'm the youngest of 5 children. My mom and my dad both had all their kids together. Yeah, I come from a 2-parent household actually. My parents were together for about 34 years before they split up, but my dad was still living in my mom's house after that, all the way until the day, like his last day or whatever. My dad actually passed away a few years ago, and I don't want to say too much about that because that's gonna be a whole nother story that I can give you guys.
We gonna give y'all that.
But long story short, it's like a kidnap in New York City. So yeah, that was in 2022 of December. I could say that like affected me a lot, but like I said, that's another conversation. But I love my daddy. I was like a daddy's girl growing up. Yeah, I learned a lot from my mom. She taught me how to like, I guess, take care of a house. I took a lot of things from her, how to cook. I guess how to treat a man. I was very like growing up in a square household showed you a lot of that. Like I know what to expect when it comes to love and stuff like that, or what I don't want. So shout out. Experience? I wouldn't say mostly, cause I feel like my dad is so different. I know a lot of girls say this about their daddy, But yes, my daddy is so different, and when I can say I've never seen anything like, that was too crazy between my parents, and I love that for them. Shout out to them.
That's a compliment.
But yeah, I was born in the Bronx. I grew up in the Bronx until I was about I think 20 years old when I was with him. Like a few years after we were together, that was my first time moving out the Bronx to Brooklyn to his mom's crib. But yeah, I always wanted to get out the Bronx because when I was 5 years old, I got grazed. Actually, when I was playing outside, and that's something like obviously my whole family think about like all the time. I occasionally forget about it, but now having children, definitely I couldn't stay out there. So yeah, I feel like it was a lot growing up for me. I'm not gonna lie. You know how like that shit be when like you forget like half your childhood because of shit. So
Cause trauma, your brain try to.
It's so
Try to suppress the
much. That's
trauma
why
to-
like he was just telling y'all so much, and I'm just like, damn, I can't even tell y'all that much. But as of right now, I have 2 beautiful kids. I had my first child when I was turning 18, so a lot happened with that too. That might be a story out of it. But my child is about to be 10. We now have a 5-year-old together. We've been together for going on 8 years. I feel like we push each other, and that's a great thing.
To y'all, just show y'all this why this is our podcast. We can do what we want. We saw her. Then we're gonna show y'all the girl. Then we're gonna show y'all a twin.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so
But yeah.
yeah, we've been through a lot together, y'all. We went to the shelter together, to a parent's crib,
Come say hi
and
to the camera.
now we
Come say hi to
finally
the
got
pod
our
right here,
own.
next to mom.
And yeah,
Hi.
This is Isora, our daughter. My first daughter, her second for me.
my
baby
second
girl.
child.
But yeah, this is her. Okay, you can go over there.
Hold your
Zaya.
brother. Hold your brother. And my son is coming.
My
He don't got a
little man.
haircut yet. Hold on.
It's alright.
His hair grow fast. But yeah, unexpected. We wasn't gonna call him for the podcast episode. Come.
Yeah.
Just say hi to the camera. Look,
Get the camera.
the camera over there.
Say what's up.
So,
The phone. Yeah, that's it. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's
So, all right, go bye.
Awesome.
So yeah, we've been through a lot. He's been through a lot with me. Like he's seen me grow literally. He met my son when.
thank you, Dad. Ah!
Come
Let me
here.
get it go.
Alright, it's alright.
Alright.
Come here. It's much more.
All right, so he met my son when he was 2 years old, and he's been there since. Yeah, we just went through a lot. Like my son ended up calling him dad by
He's gonna be big
himself.
boy.
Big boy, so cute.
First he's gonna be big boy.
Yeah.
And then cause I needed something. I know he probably wants something to call me, and then he started calling me big boy. And then reason he started calling me dad was because my daughter started calling me dad. And he probably felt like I think I should call him that too.
It was when he started school as well.
Yeah, around when he
They started talking about moms and dads in school, and I think there was a dad day coming up or something. And he was like, "Should I call you dad?" And I was like, "You want to call him dad? I don't know. That's up to you." And then he asked him if he could call him dad. He's like, "If you want to."
Yeah, that was definitely one of the highlights,
I think he was like probably like
Probably
4,
like
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Right? It was a few years he was calling him big boy, but I feel like, yeah, his sister kicked that into him. Like, nah, yeah, that's my dad. That was my dad before it was your dad. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you see me talking on tangents too. This is why we was gonna make a podcast, cause we talk a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about me.
And it's crazy already, just us being together. I'm from Brooklyn. She's from the Bronx.
Oh yeah, how do we meet? We didn't even talk about
That's
that.
oh yeah, we met at a at
Orientation.
At orientation, I was going to. I think I was on my second. I was with my first job, but I met her at that orientation, and I went to some dudes trying to talk to her about Popeyes or some shit like that. So it was, so you know that Biggie line. Well, what that he said? What Biggie said? Something. I just come up from behind.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like, But yeah, it's that is that type of time. I mean,
And he was cute, so
he's that type. And I had dread at that time.
he
too,
was cute, and he saved me from the annoying boy. And I'm just like,
yeah, and I had dread. So
no,
like,
but let's talk about it. Cause did he spook me or not, chat? Because how? He's one of those like I don't know if I guess I don't know. He thought he was being smooth. I thought he was cute, and that's why we here today. Because he just talk, but he don't know how to like solidify nothing. Cause what you asked me,
well, actually, you look smooth.
so he didn't ask me shit about the movies. That's crazy. You don't remember?
Oh, Popeyes.
No, you asked me if you can take me out for what?
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day.
You asked me if you can take me out for Valentine's Day. That didn't happen. But he's talking about taking me out, so what does that imply? I'm gonna see you after this, right? Like, don't this guy's part. So he was about to walk out. He was like, yeah, so you're gonna let me take you out Valentine's Day? I'm like, you gonna take me out? I forgot what the fuck, something like that. And he was like, yeah, let me do you guys, blah, blah. Then he started packing his shit. I'm like, you gonna take my number?
Alright, right? I don't know. I'm a dumb.
He was not about to take my number, so I don't even know if he wanted me for real. But I gave him the number. I shot the shot, and we in.
To be 7 years later.
7 years later now.
That ass.
That's what happened when you mess with somebody at the job. That work boyfriend. So yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy just from both boroughs that don't like each other like that, you know?
Yeah, like I don't care. That wasn't really a thing for us because we worked in Manhattan.
And look,
At the end of the day, so it was like
what
we
you
both.
what you think is the two different what do you think is the two different comparisons? What you think is different of a Puerto Rican household compared to a Trini household? What's your comparisons on that?
Oh, more about the Puerto Rican household thing. Like growing up, I would say it's some similarities, but it's always different. Like
Talk about it.
for like holidays and stuff like that. You know, like Puerto Rican households, you go to your grandmother's house or one of your aunt's house, and it's 1,000 people in there, 1,000 older cousins talking about, oh look, this your cousin, he like 40 years old. You know, every holiday you meeting new people, it's like mad people. I could say his family is like that every single holiday, so that was a similarity. A difference though, let me think. Cause I don't know. Like my mom, I got an old school parent, so I don't know. I could say we had a lot of toys, like, cause it's very similar. We're Caribbean, I feel like still. So when it came to adult talk and stuff going on with the adults, we was not part of that. We couldn't be near them. Close the door, go over there with the kids. It was just very similar when it comes to that. Food obviously was a huge difference.
Growing up, like what was the nostalgic feeling of growing up in a Puerto Rican house younger? What you miss, or still not miss? Cause you probably still bring it to the kids, but like, you know, like
I miss going to my grandma's house. Like you was always at your grandmother's house or your cousin's house. And you got a grandmother that's not speaking English to you, no matter if you're gonna speak Spanish or whatever the hell. That was my grandmother. Like, just that loving, like, I don't know, feeling of going to your grandmother's house. I miss that. She would make you speak Spanish, or when you go to an older person's house as a Puerto Rican, every time you walk in as a kid, you gotta tell them bendición. That's very nostalgic. Like, I don't see any kids doing that now.
yeah.
But yeah, I could say like not too different. I just miss that feeling of like, you know, the cousin time and like sleepover.
That's one thing. Like that's one thing with the Trinis. I ain't gonna say Trinis because I feel like that's a lot of Caribbeans in general. I ain't gonna say that because there's a lot of people in general, family, everybody stick together. But the more of a nostalgic feel for me as growing up in a Trini household is everybody coming over for the weekend. My aunt used to. She had a 2-bedroom. She had a 2-bedroom crib apartment in Flatbush, but the living room was kind of big as hell. So she had a lot of blankets. So she had like 3, 4 garbage bags of blankets. So every night we used to put the blankets up on top of each other and to a point where it's soft, and we laying like that, and now we comfortable and all that, and oh, the one cousin name right here, the other cousin right there, the other cousin over
Yeah,
there.
everybody was in one room.
You know, it was fun when, yo, what the fuck is you doing? You gonna walk in front of the camera? Move, please move.
All right, back. Say what you were saying again. Everybody in front of each other.
Like, to walk in front of the camera, yo, like, kids just blow my mind. I can't believe that she did that. Well, I can only hear the ending of it, but
Yo,
yo, like,
you gonna see how it going out,
bro,
bro.
I'm gonna show you a little clip of while I'm looking like this. Feel me? But yeah, just the nostalgic feel of your cousins laying at the crib, you right here, the other one right there, one right there, one right there. Y'all all wake up, y'all in the kitchen together making breakfast. Feel me? Chefing it up.
Oh,
going
your aunt
outside.
be like, your mom is on her way to come pick you up. And you like, oh.
All of a sudden you sick. Feel me? But like, nah, I just growing up in the Trini household too. Like, you growing up eating nothing but curry goat,
Yeah, the food
me,
obviously
like,
was totally different.
palab, like
We eat a lot of pork. You know, Puerto Ricans love pernil. We don't really eat turkey. That was another thing that when I
Yeah.
started being with his family for
Weird.
Thanksgiving, they found it weird. Like, y'all don't make turkey on
They eat nothing but
Thanksgiving.
pork. The fuck? That's
Puerto
crazy.
Ricans make pernil, ham, and chicken maybe on Thanksgiving. So
It's crazy.
that's
But
a big difference. Holiday food is huge.
But our
difference for
Thanksgiving
us.
is not naturally a full Caribbean Thanksgiving, because what we make is stuffed shells, we make lasagna, shepherd's pie. A lot of things is not only Trinidadian or Caribbean things. You know, we make other things to suit other people too. But that's
But
what we like
mostly
also.
what you would make like
It's
a
mo-
traditional Trinidadian Thanksgiving. What would that look like?
We got something, well, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like if you don't add the extra like stuffed shells or whatever. If it's a
A traditional one
Thanksgiving,
would
what would
be-
it look like?
This is from me just thinking back of growing on St. Paul's, and when we growing up on St. Paul's, the cousins and them, everybody would come over. Rest in peace to one of my aunt, like Ty Cynthia. I love that lady. Like, she had caught a stroke, so she used to walk kind of slow. But that was one of her things. She used to get excited for Thanksgiving, so we used to make. She used to make her ham. It used to be pie, shepherd's pie. It would be rice and peas, probably some stewed chicken. I would be wrong. I'm not sure off the top of my head of everything, but it was in them cadences. It would be rare, but on a regular day, besides that, my favorite, like I didn't get to favorites yet. We didn't get to favorites, but yeah, like that was just my nostalgic feeling of that Trinidad Thanksgiving. You know, ham, big macaroni, turkey, rice and beef,
Yeah.
stewed chicken. You know, like chicken foot, sauce, like them type of things and things. You know, but I don't remember all off the top of my head to me, but that's what we had. I'm not gonna say a national Trinidadian dish. I don't know. I never had Thanksgiving in Trinidad. I never had a Christmas in Trinidad for me, but we had Christmas with my Trinidad family up here, and that's what we had, you know. Plus, they make on what the kids like too. We not gonna always eat, you know. I ain't really out thing, but yeah, that's how that went. How about you? What y'all really eat on Thanksgiving?
I just the whole thing it would be pernil, ham, rice and gandules, white rice maybe. If some people don't like gandules, which is rare. What else? Potato salad.
That's all.
Yeah, you might get some like totones on the side.
And what people don't, not to cut you off, go ahead.
Yeah, like a regular green salad. I can't even think so much of, cause it's not that much. It's just like a regular good.
Yeah. And
Dinner.
what people
Probably, what's that? Macaroni salad, maybe.
nice, I like that shit.
I don't like that either.
But what people don't understand, like, it's a difference with black people, but people don't really understand that, like, when it comes to Caribbean Americans and Americans, Black Americans, you know, like, people think like I didn't grow up off of soul food. Like I didn't grow up off of catfish. I didn't grow up off of macaroni, baked mac and cheese. We call it macaroni pie. So we had that. For me, that's nothing different. But we didn't really grow up off of that nostalgic sweet potato. Like
Oh, lasagna. I forgot to say that.
we ain't grow up eating that type of shit like that, you know. So like with us, it was just way totally different when it came to eating. I like what we grew up on wasn't really that soul food. We didn't grow up off of soul food, you know. Like we saw the movie Soul Food, but we didn't grow up off of soul food. Like we had probably had it growing up, but that wasn't dominant in the house. We wasn't
Yeah, probably buying
Mom
takeout.
Dukes wasn't making no soul food in the crib. We getting either curry chicken and white rice with potato, or we getting some pilau, or we getting some fucking nigga food. Nigga food is one of my favorites. Don't cut me in the comments. If you're in Trinidad, if you're from Trinidad,
I can make that, yo.
you know what's a nigga food. A nigga,
I be bodying it.
a nigga. What? We making that today. I actually want that today, but yeah. A nigga food is, I don't know why they call it nigga food. I'm sure one of the trainees gonna come in, check me and tell me what I could probably call my mom, but I'm doing this right now. But
Yeah, please
when the
tell us
trainees
why,
could come in,
just comment down below.
and let me know where the
Yo, these
originality.
looking wacky, gang.
Now my side looking good. Hold on, get up, fix it, get up.
I can't.
Get
can't
up.
hold it.
Get up. Talking about you can't.
Look.
Like I'm fixing this and make it look good. What you talking about, bro? Don't say you know what you're talking about. Come on.
What are you talking to?
Yo, come on, bro. You getting me
I don't know
mad.
who you're talking to. That's what
God.
I'm confused about. Anyway, what were we saying?
Yes. But what we talking about again?
I don't know. Trini something. Oh, nigga food.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody come in the comments and tell me where that name came from, nigga food, you know. But I'm sure it was like I think it was more of a street food, you know. But it's nothing where
I doubt it's a derogatory type of way.
unless which one of all they make it? Which one of all any Trinidad make up these fucking names?
Like, which Trinidad here?
Which Trinidad? Because we got a lot out there. We got the Indians, we got the Chinese, we got the white people, and we have ourselves. I mean,
He paused at a certain one.
which one of all your four? Which one of all your four come up with the name nigga food? You know, I have to know the fucking name.
What's your favorite food?
Trinidadian food or food in general?
Trinidadian. What's your favorite food in general? Stuffed shells?
If I were to choose
what do you
anything
mean?
to eat in general, I'll probably choose nigga food, to be honest.
Gives it open. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'll probably choose nigga food because it tastes good. Saltfish and rice. You know, it's nice, but it's a certain way it's made that makes it, you know. But yeah,
Okay, so, wait, let me think. Let me think what we should talk about, child. Like,
So what y'all think about the Big Lex and Tsachi fight?
Tzatziki.
What the fuck ever?
Big Lex, not the little one. I'm not gonna lie. I seen the contract thing. I don't know if it's real or not. Whether it is real or not, I kind of agree with Krishan, even though I fuck with Tzatziki. But I feel like she did underestimate my girl. The reach is crazy. The age difference, it does always mean something.
100%.
And her stamina, you could tell my girl Tzatziki was a little tired. That's just my.
You could tell.
That's from what I seen.
Yeah, you could tell Tzatziki was tired. But
Tzatziki.
at the end of the fight, my mom said that she seen the Tzatziki saying that you owe me after the fight. So
Tzatziki
guess-
probably felt like she needed that. Cause I saw in this paper, but you did me in
She
though.
got $5,000. I'm $500,000 for that though.
$550.
Woof, woof. Like what?
I'm gonna take a few big legs hits for that.
Yo.
With a mask on, at least.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, alright, if I'm getting beat up for money, at least cover my face up. I got episode film
Yo,
tomorrow.
speaking about that, he ain't see it. Damn, we need to see it.
What?
The Baddies Gone Wild reunion. If y'all didn't see it or y'all don't got Zeus, I'm gonna tell you now. The way that they jumped that girl Lauren, I don't like that. They was jumping the whole shit. I know they jumped Becky back, but yo, that reunion had me crazy. So how y'all feel about that? That was wild.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
What else happened recently? Tupac Shakur
Did
trial
y'all-
going on.
That too, but did y'all see Blueface? Niggas talking about Blueface got hit over the head with a bottle. That nigga got knocked out. Niggas punched that nigga in the face.
Him and his baby mother roaming the streets fighting people again.
That is not her baby
Terrorizing the
father.
fucking yeah.
That's the next thing
Alleged
right
baby
there.
father.
That's the next thing right there. That is not her baby father. We can see the fucking photos. The baby look like the other nigga, bro.
I'm just mad that Krishan is on this girl ass so much. Like, girl.
Like, and all the shit you went through on your pregnancy, you want to put another woman through that? Is crazy.
From what I heard though, I don't know, cause I wasn't in tune with all the drama, but I heard that when Jaden, his first baby mom, was pregnant, probably the little one, the baby, that Nevaeh sent her a video, I guess when she was in the hospital, of Blueface eating her up. So I don't know if Nevaeh is fucked up like that. I don't know. I don't deep dive into shit. I'm just looking at what's going on right now, and I don't like what's going on right now. All the shit with the baby shower shit, I didn't agree with none of that.
That's corny.
That shit was OD crazy.
That's corny.
But yeah, congratulations on
I
that
don't
new
like that.
baby. It do look like Blueface.
I didn't see.
Yeah, the nose look like Blueface to me. All the stuff with Krishan and her son, really, that shit is too much for me. Like, if we're gonna talk about that, we need a whole episode to talk about that. Cause, girl, listen. Now, I'm not saying the man is innocent. Why the hell would I say that? I'm just saying as a woman. You feel me? Yo.
So, how would y'all handle modern kids in this era? Like, because this is a different type of kids compared to like
Us growing up.
us growing up, or like the ones before after
Hold
us.
on.
You know?
Yo, don't yell. We're doing a video. Alright. Back to modern kids.
Yeah. How you feel? How y'all feel about this generation of kids of our era compared to the generation kid? Like, cause they so different of growing up, and what they experiencing compared to what we experiencing was different. We experienced the era of no technology, a low volume of technology compared to a drastic change in the space of like 5
Yeah,
years.
we seen the touchscreen phones and everything come about.
I remember
so-
growing up, my mom had the fucking Nokia phone. They had the buttons and all that, the
Yeah.
little stick right here and all that. We went through
Where you at?
we went through BlackBerry, we went through Boost mobile phones, Chirp. Like, come on. So like, we went through an era of everything compared to this, where it's like
They're
you got
growing up in so much technology.
yeah, that's why I was like, I like when it comes to that, I don't give it to him because he want to. I give it to him because I want to give it to him. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if they want it all the time, they're not going to. You're not going. They're going to feel like they deserve it all the time, and that's not how it works.
Listen,
you gotta earn that.
all that, like, watch the commercials when they talking about all the addiction to social media. All that's real.
Yeah.
Don't think that these children is not getting addicted to these games and this Roblox and all that shit. And that Roblox is another thing.
At the camera. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking at the camera though.
You got to.
But Roblox, you looking straight at the camera?
Yeah.
Like you looking at them in the eye? Is that weird, chat?
No, when niggas is talking, they don't look at the screen and be like, well, who else they looking at? We looking at y'all, niggas.
All right, so
That's what they don't wanna say.
Roblox. I don't know. Roblox is another thing though that
I don't play that.
yeah, I wanted
I
to
don't
get
like them
into
on that
when it
shit.
comes about the kids in this generation. Not only are they addicted to games, they're addicted to fucking Roblox. What the fuck is Roblox? Like, can you give me like the definition of the game? You know how you could, so like, you know, GTA. You know what's GTA, right?
Yeah.
You know, you talk about Halo, you know what's that. Apex and all that, you know what it is. When you talk about Roblox, what exactly is a fucking Roblox?
I don't know, but it reminds me. I'm
Like,
guessing
what the
something.
fuck is the concept of the game? Is it
I'm
a
guessing-
chat room? Because that's what it's giving.
Probably chat room from kids. That's what
It's
it sound
giving
like.
chat room.
I'm
Why?
guessing
Because
it's-
every game is made by somebody. You just go in there. You just go in there to play. It's like IMVU. It gives IMVU vibes. Like you go in there with people that they make the room, and then you go in there and talk to them and do shit that y'all make up.
Yeah. It's similar to. It's in the same family as Minecraft. It looks similar.
I wouldn't say it's the same family as Minecraft because it's
Just
not
by how the
chat.
mechanics look.
It's not so many people in the room. He's just in there creating it by himself. But yeah, the figures and stuff, yeah, definitely give Minecraft.
The box
That's why I was confused at first, but after we had him on it for like what? We let him play for like
until he started reading. Like, yeah, nigga, you can't play this no more. Cause now you start reading.
He started going to school and everybody's talking about Roblox. That's all he was talking about, right?
Teacher complained about it.
Yes, there was a time like I felt like he had a Roblox addiction for sure. That's all he would talk about, and I feel like I don't know. I just feel so crazy about Roblox. Too many adults play that. That's why I'm just so confused. Yeah. In order for my child to play it, I have to put every safety feature on, turn their chat off, make sure they don't got their age in their fucking name. Yeah. All type of shit. And if I gotta do that for my child to play a game, I don't want them playing a game.
Yeah. How you feel about Sony talking about 2028? They discontinuing disc, physical disc.
I don't agree.
That shit is stupid as fuck. Cause it's like us as humans, we got a thing where we like you see how everybody's collecting DVDs or collecting games and shit like that. We are collectors. We don't want that to stop.
Yeah, we have like
and plus
over 200
and in a way too, how can we own something that's not physically in our hand? That could take that away from us anytime. That's too much control. That's a lot of control, and I don't like that.
Before talking about disc as a whole, let's talk about GTA 6 not coming in this form.
This nigga
isn't that a big thing?
I always thought that. I still think that it's part of Rockstar's master plan of their marketing.
But to not
to say this, knowing they're not going to do it, but just to create a big mass hysteria, you know? Cause I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if this is a part of their plan, but the nigga that's exposing them right now is wild, and his name is Leak. He shot in GTA 6. I seen the video, but I only looked at that and that's it. I ain't want to look at nothing else. But he shot his name and wrote it on the wall in GTA 6. But I didn't look at it too much where I want to keep looking at the character and I just look at the video and got up out there. I didn't really want to analyze too much. Yeah. In my mind, it was GTA 5. You know what I mean? But it looked like for me. But they said that was the video, and he out here wilding, and I heard they lost like $2.5 billion. They stock dropped because of him, so they trying to find out everything.
That was probably supposed to be videos they was supposed to drop before.
They trying to get his Discord. They trying to get his Microsoft name and all. Like they want everything.
They're gonna knock
from
on
this
that
nigga,
door,
and they're gonna find nothing because he make sure he thinking all his tracks. He making sure that for a fact because with that you fucking with a fucking mammoth. Like that shit is, you don't fuck with them type of companies and don't have no plan. Maybe like you gotta have some type of plan where if you like now your man's gonna be the one to make you invisible to whoever you don't need to see it. You know? So like that's a team effort when it comes to that for a fact. I know that they working together, but listen, I'm rooting for that because fuck it. Cause then I'm not gonna watch the video. I don't need to, but I'm rocking with it because y'all niggas ignoring us and y'all think it's a fucking game. Like, I'll put this shit out right now. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Fuck out of here. Yeah. That's the thing too though. But and Microsoft coming on some shit where it's like, how about this, guys? Y'all can buy the game, and once you guys buy the game, right? You listen to me, right? You hear me, right? Once you buy the game, guess what? You can license a deal. No, you got, when you buy the game and put it in the disc, you basically you doing something where you gonna license it and keep it forever. It's gonna automatically be yours forever. I'm like, of course the company's gonna right the wrongs of the competition. Feel me? You gonna make it like, alright, bet I ain't gonna do that, so we gonna do this. Bet you more people come to us because I think I'm gonna get me a GameCube. But what I'm doing with the game too, I wanna buy my daughter a GameCube, and I want to buy Saya probably a PS.
He want to buy them old games too because one thing we do with our kids, since we're talking about this generation of kids and our childhood, we kind of try to combine the two because at the end of the day, our kids growing up in a good neighborhood now, So we try to keep the roughness in them. We instill that ourselves. They don't need to be around no crazy shit to
That's why it's only.
to handle themselves. Wait, don't cut me off. Don't forget what I was saying. You gonna see that happens to me, and yeah, I'll be thinking about the shit the whole episode. Look, what the fuck I was saying?
The kid is going in the rough area.
No, but we're talking about DVDs. I was thinking about the stuff that we introduced to our kids. We're very big on. They seen almost all the Disney movies. I feel like every classic Disney movie, they seen every single one.
Aladdin, Jungle Book, Tarzan,
all the cars, all the Toy Stories,
all the Lion Kings, right?
Yeah, Lion King, Cinderella,
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, and they seen Little Mermaid.
I just had to break it down to them yesterday. Or cause they said, my daughter said, "What's DreamWorks?" Ha! DreamWorks is the enemy of Disney.
Yeah.
Now, when you watch, cause they watching Shrek, and I let them know why they were seeing all these characters in there. I'm like, listen.
They was like Cinderella. I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, DreamWorks don't like Disney.
Yeah, so it's beef. We had to tell them.
They making fun of the characters, you know. So
yeah. So our kids are in tune with that. Not only that, what they watch all the time. Dexter's Laboratory, Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. Mm-hmm. We put them on to Dragon Tales.
So I like Adventure Time, but I don't like that too much.
Adventure Time is cool. That's kind of newer though. But as far as our generation, they watch Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. Yeah, they watch all the old cartoons and they actually like them. Yeah, they watch Everybody Hate Chris, Bernie Mac. Yeah, that's one thing in our household. Malcolm in the Middle.
Move from over there. Yeah, my daughter calls him Uncle Bernie.
Yeah, they watch all of that. So I feel like parenting tip, and for nostalgia purposes, to keep it on your TV for your own sanity, put them onto your old show. They don't need to be watching these new shows that got no fucking substance.
Like even the grown shows back in the days, like the Parkers. Yeah. It's so fucking like, it's not that serious at all when you're now looking back. I be like, the only thing fast about it was Miss Parker trying to keep running after Professor and Kim fast ass. Otherwise, it wasn't really nothing.
Yeah, like, they don't really watch that though.
Niggas was acting too grown nothing.
As far as Everybody Hate Chris and what's the other one I said? Bernie Mac, they could watch that. Mm-hmm. They can definitely. Malcolm in the Middle, they could watch that.
George Lopez, they can't watch George Lopez. It'd be Benny, no.
It's crazy.
but I definitely control what my kids watch to 100% degree. Like, people don't understand neglect.
I don't want them to be so brainwashed with all the new stuff going on.
Neglect is a reason where people could. Neglect is a reason a lot of kids is rebelling against their parents.
And they get manipulated with that online shit.
Exactly. For me, I be in my kids, but what you watching? I don't have them on YouTube Kids because you can't control what they see on YouTube. Like I'm a block every chat. I can't do that. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. In order, and in order for me to not have to worry about that, go on PBS Kids. Mm-hmm. To me, or go play a game, or watch TV or something. Or you want to go on the roof? Yeah. Try to go on the roof. Go outside.
Try to keep your kids going outside, bro. I know it's hard because it's different. Like, we was outside kids. Like, I used to be outside with every kid on my block. We going to get everybody that's not outside. I know our kids can't do that. But still, remember, your young adulthood, like your 20s, is their childhood. Remember, don't forget that. We work hard. We try to work every day to be like better parents. They getting older, and you cannot forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know to talk about that long with y'all because this is a pilot episode, so we don't want to overtalk y'all.
Yeah.
We hope y'all like our vibe and y'all fuck with us, and hopefully you can help us pick some guests that we have for our show, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before we let them go?
Let's see, chat. I'm looking in the book. Not really. I'm asking if I was trained, do you look back into them, blah, blah. How would you respond to your child experiencing bullying?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Actually, Josiah experienced bullying in his first school. And it's probably different with a boy because my daughter hasn't experienced it yet, so Honestly, I don't know. Depending on the experience, I don't know how to approach it. Because the school that he was in the hood as well. Their school is not. So
It was
it's
a person
different
from the project.
demographic. Yeah, it's a different demographic in their school now. When it comes to the ratio of children, the smallest ratio has to be Spanish kids, which is my son. He hasn't experienced anything. Second smallest is the black kids, which is my daughter. They've never experienced anything like that.
The majority is Asian and white kids in that school.
Yeah, in his last school though, he was experiencing bullying almost every day.
But it's crazy because in the other schools we went to, there's a lot of Ukrainian kids from that was put in that school from.
But he wasn't even getting into it with them. I feel like when it came to bullying, when it came to the bullying aspect, it was a little different because we was in a rough area, and I feel like.
All right, it's okay.
Right,
leave it alone, and they won't come after you. Come.
Yeah, just stay away from it.
If they come out here, if they come towards us, they gotta go inside. Oh shit! Yo, y'all go inside. Yo, y'all go inside. Go inside. Yo.
Oh yeah. As far as his last school,
It's not in there because they can't come out.
and like I said, as far as their last school, his last school, it was a little different because I feel like it was a rough area. And kids that do come from a rough household, I feel like, go to school with a different attitude 100%. Their household 100% affects their attitude when they do go to school.
I agree. Like,
There's people there. It affects their attitude when they do go to school. Like I was saying. So, yeah, as far as what I was doing, since he was a boy, I had to go to school a few times. I'm not gonna lie. You know, talk to them like, listen, I don't like that bullying shit. You have to call me during the day, call me. And one thing about those teachers, they did.
and these kids was big as fuck.
Yeah, they were big. So that's my thing. I really always taught my son how to stand up for himself. And he was handling shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's me personally. Regardless of, you know, if I want to, you raise your kids the right way, you always teach them how to defend themselves. I'm not going to step in and, you know, chastise nobody else's kids. I will speak to your parents 100%. But yeah, that's what I believe in. Just teach your kid how to defend themselves and they'll be okay.
Yeah, man.
Like, we grew up worse, I feel like, in school. We went through a lot more. So
I had teachers that used to be
teachers, yeah, we had fucked up teachers.
I had teachers that used to try and belittle you or some shit. I remember one time I'm in 3rd grade, my teacher asked me if my braids too tight. I was acting a fool.
We had a substitute teacher in like 6th grade telling us that he fight kids. He was gonna come meet people outside, like he could meet you outside 3 o'clock. We grew up with all type of shit. I remember after school,
One side.
yeah, we about to be done. But yeah, we about to wrap this up. But like I was saying, growing up in school for us was different. We had the $1.50 era. We had schools jumping school. There was a whole bunch of shit going on that they don't deal with. So bullying is not the worst thing. I would say teach your kids how to defend themselves, right?
Yeah. Yo, can y'all shut up?
And yeah, we better wrap this up. So any last words for our first episode?
Yo, go inside. You go inside. It's coming after y'all. Go. That's fucking following y'all niggas, man. Go inside.
Just stay right there. Hey, any last words before? Any last words before we end our episode 1?
Listen, man. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us.
That bird looking at me.
Come on. Oh, hell no. What is that? That's a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird. I saw it from over here before.
Oh, yeah. It looked weird.
Yeah, it's chilling.
Okay, so.
But yeah, man. Ciao,
Yeah,
y'all,
that was
man.
episode 1
on the rooftop.
It's a wrap. Love
Wrap it
y'all.
up.
Shout out to you guys. If you were watching, leave a comment what you think about the topics we spoke about. What
It's
you want
your
to speak about
host,
next.
N.O.
It's your girl Nat.
Man,
And we
it
out
is
here.
what it
It
is.
is what it is, y'all.
Alright, let's go.